Okay, okay, okay. All right. Looks like we're live. Let's get back to work. And this is the current state. Okay, okay. Rounds 3. Hmm. The second team is always losing for some reason. Oh, they're never winning. Not even once. Oh, now they won. That's very bad. Yeah, now they're losing too much. Okay, let's mess around with the chances here. Skill cast chance. We should give it a chance here in the state in the stats. Let's call it cast chance. Let's also add it here. New CAD object. Cast chance. Let's call it. Let's create a constant for it. Public constant float. Let's call it default cast chance. 0.5, 50%. Default cast chance. Oh, the object, the COD object stat is not floats. It's always integers. That's not good. Okay, let's change it to floats instead. Let's cast this to integer. Yeah, let's use floats for the stats. I've seen so many games use floats. So many games use integers. Let's make this a float and return the float. Or we can roll back all of this and instead of adding it in the stats, we could have it as some kind of unique variable here, right below the object class public float cast chance. It's I think this is easier actually, just to not mess around with the floating numbers. Global's default cast chance. Um, yeah, battle room, and we come here to the battle room and say team game object cast. Oh, forgot to add it to the base object. Float cast chance get cast chance. Hold on a minute. في الأرض خليفة قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها ثم عرضهم على الملائكة فقال أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء إن كنتم صادقين قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم قال يا آدم أنبئهم بأسمائهم فلما أنبأهم بأسمائهم قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم غيب السماوات والأرض وأعلم ما تبدون وما كنتم تكتمون وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس أبى واستكبر وكان من الكافرين. Right, excuse me, I was just drinking my banana juice with milk before it goes bad. Right. Now I think we are ready to accept real clients instead of fake clients. So, now that we have real clients, let's set up some message handlers. Packet manager, add handler, and the opcode. Oh, let me also set up static void add handler enum opcode packet handler handler. Convert to integer 16. U integer, which is unsigned integer, by the way. Opcode. I don't think it will convert though. Oh, nice, converted. Handler. Right. Let's work with that and see if we can get some authentication. Authenticate. Handle. Client auth. There's also one thing we have to do here in the connection manager. The message callback, we should do this: packet manager, handle, connection ID, entity ID, and message. That's all we need here. And we use expression because why not? Handle authentication. For the authentication, someone is asking for my email. For the authentication, request equals new. Oh, I did not create the authentication structs. Let me create them real quick. So for now I will just send authentication request. For now I will just accept the name, which is going to be the player name. We don't really need full-blown authentication with database connections and stuff. Just something to get the testing started. And that should be public string player name. Player name equals message with SKI return return this, and when we serialize new message code message try to SKI player name return message. And we will create the acknowledgement. Let's go to the globals first. Should be here. Yeah. Public enum authentication error code. Oh, you know what? Let's call it auth error code, just for not having to write authentication. First will be invalid user. Bad name, invalid characters in the name. Exists. A player with that name exists, or in game already. And 3 will be banned. And here we will use auth error. Oh, nice. What? It has everything set up for me. Nice. And here we will do auth error code equals message read enum. Oh, nice. Let's do this. Write enum auth error code. Oh, let's make sure the enum value is byte, because here it writes a byte value. Actually, I think we can just do 2 byte. Oh, nice. Yes, we can. I'm kind of interested in how this is how this works. Okay. The value is convertible, then it calls 2 byte. Yeah, that's internal code. Let's not mess around with this and lose focus. Okay, now we have the authentication down. Let's just write some authentication handling. Authentication request deserialize message. Um, That's that. Let's just focus on the authentication. We need some kind of way to check if we have a client with a specific name. So we will do this: private static dictionary string int name to entity map. Let's call it named connection ID. Public static add name string name int connection ID. Hold on. Try return false. Name to connection map return true. There is one thing. Implementation. Right. Okay. Let's also try to remove our client. We also need another map, integer to string, connection to name map, name map, which we will do here, connection to name map, connection ID, name. So we will grab our connection, if connection. Alright, try get value, name, then we will go to name to connect, remove name. This should do it. Let's also go here, if connection manager. Let's create a couple of public static functions. Has name, name to connection map contains key, has name, request, player name. We will set up the error code first. Let's add the success error code, because I forgot about that one, unfortunately. Oh nice, it adds it automatically. So first we check if the name is complying with the alphanumeric requirements. Request name all, character is letter or digit. If not, then we will say error code equals invalid. Bad name, let's call it bad name. We can also have a profanity filter, so we can block out some specific names, offensive names, and things like that. Else, let's add an else here, just because. Error code exists. Yeah, we will just have to return the response. Connection manager, send entity to connection, new, serialize, and we create this. And that's all we need here. After that, we will check first. Oh, before that, we will check error code if it's success, so there are no errors. We will we will just add the client connection manager, add name, request player name, connection ID. User player name has connected, green. Let's set up some UI here. Where's the panel? Panel, there it is. Okay. Do we have some art here? Third party. I think we do have art. I just forgot to import it. Client experiments, assets, COD. Yeah, there it is. Let's just create game assets, art, logo. Let's go for a black background, and let's add the logo in. Let's use logo C. Oh, that's too large. I'm not sure what's the correct size. 512, maybe. Yeah, that looks like it's crushed. Okay. And we also need it to scale with 1080p. There's something wrong with the... Oh, it's not filling the full screen. Like, it's not full. I'm not sure what it is, but if I try to disable this... Oh, it's the same. What? What if I disable everything here? Okay, now it disappears. Alright, now it disappears. So what's... I guess I will just keep it. I will just keep it. Doesn't really matter. Let's squash this a little bit and bring it up here. Let's add the authentication buttons. It will be a button. Import the essentials. We need an input field. Just some basic needs. How do I... where's the text? Pretty sure it was here. Let's call this alphanumeric. Oh, the text is down there. Yeah, let's set both 20, 25. And if we try to type in, that should be enough, really. Oh, that reminds me, we need to put some limit. If the name exceeds specific amount of letters, request player name length is greater than 16. Let's let's do greater than 16. So the maximum will be 16 characters. I'm not sure how many this is. Yeah, I will not count. I will just leave it as it is. It doesn't really matter. I'm sure we can set some limit here, if I remember correctly. Input field settings, point size. Oh, character limit, there it is. Right, player name input. Enter game button. And let's drag this down. Scale it bigger. And let's change the name. Play. Yeah, let's call it play. There's an error here, and it doesn't really matter as well. So this is the authentication bit, and now we go to the real thing, which is connecting to the server side. What's the port? 44557. Let me comment this out for now, and this as well. Let's create a network manager. Public static network manager, and let's change the namespace. cud.game.managers public static void initialize. There is initialize run on load, I think. Runtime. There was some. Let me check my my other game. Management. Bootstrap. Where is Bootstrap? There it is. Not this one. There was another one. Oh, Bootstrapper. There it is. So we did use runtime initialize on load method. Yeah, that's it. I will have to use this because I don't want to link the network manager to something else. After scene load, let's create a new client. Public static the client. I think that's what I called it. Let's turn off the server for now. Yeah, there is a CUD, oh, TCP client. Call it TCP client. TCP client. Client dot try connect. Client is, oh, let's also make it a field. No need for property. 7 net globals server port and message callback, message received. Let's also create this one, capitalize the M, debug log received packet, received message code. Oh, you know what, let's just cast, roll server code. Okay, if try connect debug.log connected to server on client. Where's the socket? Client. Let's add some value here. String local endpoint. Local endpoint. Let's also listen for disconnect events on disconnect. Client disconnected. Yeah, let's debug log error, client disconnected. Let's create an authentication manager, public mono behavior dot game managers. TMP input field name public TMP but oh, it's called button, not TMP button. Login button. Void start. Login button. On click. Add listener. Let's just send the packet as soon as we receive a click. Also check if it's null or empty. String that is null or empty. Return. If not, auth request, authenticate request. Authentication request. Auth request player name equals, yeah, it knows. Let's also add the method here to send the messages. Let's put it at the very top. Public static void send message. Then what we would do here, client send. Oh, what? Oh, I don't have Don't have the code to send a message. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Let's do it here. Client socket, send async, sync, new data. Send message, message. Also let's add async. Yield return null. Let's add the auth manager. Give it the button here and give it the input. And let's try to connect. Oh, the server is offline. It will not connect. Let's start up the server. Oh, and also log.log connecting to server. Okay, now it connected. Let's start to authenticate. Yeah, nothing is authenticating. Oh, there is error, which is null. Oh, I see. My bad. Socket. Actually, let's rename this one. Let's add the underscore. Yep, let's run again. Bismillah. Right. It's not sending any information to the server side. Oh, because I'm not sending the message. Oh, I'm an idiot. Network manager send message. Yeah, let's also add the. Let's add an overload here. iNetwork. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. Oh, 3 plus serialize. Forgot I can't do that. Okay, let's try again. Connect. Oh, what happened here? Received 0. Okay, now I connected. Send the name. Oh, nice. User has connected. So now that the user has connected, we sent back the message, but we did not receive it here. So that means the client is not receiving the messages. If I go here, look at the message callback. Okay, let's double check the message receiver. And the CVD client. I don't start receiving. That's my fault. Client start. What? Oh. Public void start receiving. Async. Yeah, let's make sure we only call this one only one time. Start receiving. Let's try again. 1 2 3 4, and I received the message. Authentication acknowledgement. So now we just have to use the packet handler. Initialize packet handlers. Let's just brilliant. Initialize packet handlers. Packet manager. Do we have a packet manager here? Oh, we do not. So we will have to create one. I think I should just move this packet handler to the shared. Yeah, just keep it here in shared. Really, there is no need for it to be. Oh, what's this? Ah, okay. Just delete this one and keep using this one. Let's also change the names. Show me the errors. Okay. Right. And back at manager, add handler. Let's call it authentication eWorld server code authentication acknowledgement handle authentication. It's better if we do it here in this start method. That way, it's the authentication manager handles its own packets. So now we just acknowledgement equals new authentication acknowledgement deserialize message switch. Yeah, then we switch the error codes. Debug.log logged in successfully. Yeah, let's not add something here. Packet manager handle no connection IDs and no entity IDs. Let's also get the message opcode. Oh, just a message. The server is offline. Start the server and then we connect. Okay, now it's not receiving anything. Is everything okay? Oh, I might have an idea why it's not receiving anything. Yeah, it's not initialized. Get entry assembly. Yep, it should be entry assembly, not executing assembly. STF. Oh, client disconnected. Why is that? Okay, now that's weird. Client disconnected. Let's also let's put something here. And also let's debug why the client is disconnecting. Let's do it like this. And so client disconnected. Disconnected. Log red. Client start receiving. Let's also send the authentication packet. New authentic. New authentication request. Player name equals test. Client send message. Authentication. Serialize. Wait. I think it has something to do with the receiver. The receiver here receives the integer first, which is the header, 4 bytes, and then receives the data based on the 4 bytes. So what's happening here? Let's see how the client is sending the 4 bytes. Okay, the client is writing an integer length, and then it's writing the byte array right after it. So I see no problem with it, unless let's look at our client here in this game. CB net client, receive body, receive bytes, clear. Yeah, I think I have to use this clear method, because mine is very bad writer. Yeah, I will just call clear. Wait, yeah, let's make this method async, and let's try again. World server test, run that test client. Okay, now the client connected, and now it disconnected. So what's happening here on the Unity client? We try again. Whoa. So what's the exact issue here? Cannot access a disposed object. What? How is it disposed? Message receiver 44. What? What? How is it disposed? That's very weird. So here on the client side, start receiving. New stack trace. I will just use stack trace. Hopefully it gives us any kind of information that will be of use. Yeah, just continue, and then damn it. I will just drink my juice while fixing this. Okay, so what's the bug here? Network manager. Yeah, I don't think we will find out from Unity. وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة oh, hold on. What if we start receiving on a new thread instead? That way we can just yeah, let's just receive in a new thread and see if that fixes it. Let's go here, and here we do this private thread, receive the thread. Let's initialize this thread here. Receive thread isn't equal to null, then we return because the thread is initialized already. Receiver start receiving. Priority, let's call it highest. Receive thread start, and that should be all. If this doesn't work, then something is very wrong. Let's also do the same here. Oh, you know what? Can we do this? Yeah, I don't think we can. Let's call this, let's set this to private, and let's do an async void public async task receive async wait start receiving receive async wait, and for the client here we say receive. Let's build this client and try to run multiple copies of it. Try to connect multiple clients first. Client 1 connected or not connected, client 2 connected as well, client 3, client 4, client 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we just run multiple clients. Yeah, looks like it's all working just fine on the server side. Now we try on the client. Hopefully the client knows. Right. Now it just disconnects. What if I don't handle the packet? Okay, so the handler is the issue here, and the issue is because it's never initialized. God damn. Astaghfirullah. Now it should. Oh, not. Did not work. Okay, let's go to the packet handler. Get entry assembly. If not, then we get the executing assembly. If assembly is null, just return. Let's also, okay, let's just return it for now. And let's try again. Okay. Still, why did it disconnect? Authentication manager. I don't think it's a problem with the manager here. I think it's generally the handle. The handle is it's returning something. Let's do a try catch, and just if we catch the error, just throw. Let's just see if this works. Hopefully it will not disconnect. There's no reason for it to disconnect the client. Okay. Okay, what if I do this? Packet manager. I will just comment out the use of packet manager. Oh. Okay, if I comment it out, it will not cause an issue. Okay, if I deserialize, oh, I think it might be the read enum code here. What if I try debug log exception? I think it's the enum, the read enum value. Oh, it is invalid cast from byte to authentic. Yeah, it is. It is my my message code. Read enum. Oh, what? Okay, guys, I have an interview in 30 minutes, approximately. So I will try this. Convert to. Okay, let's read again. Change type. I have this code somewhere in my other project. I will oh, read value, enum value. I should find it here. Case. Where's enum? Stream. Okay, that's weird. That's not. Huh. What's going on? Where's the read enum value? Oh, there it is. Enum bars. Ah, I see. That's what I used. It's not change type. Bars. Um. Enum bars. Yeah, I think that's it. Really. Read value type get type code. Yeah, and the value is read byte. Ignore case is true. Read byte to string. I hope this fixes it. Hold on. Did it build? Yeah, it built. Ah, I forgot to start the server. Yay, it works. Finally. Alright. Okay, so I logged in. What if I try again? Yeah, I received the acknowledgement. But that way I can spam this packet, which is not right. Let's go back here and check if this client is authenticated or not. Connection manager, public static pool is authorized. Integer connection ID. Whoa. Connection to name map. It knows. That's kind of scary. It's very scary. Okay, if connection manager is authorized connection ID, we have an option here: disconnect or let it go. I think we should disconnect. Try disconnect by ID and connection ID. Yeah, that should be return true, and here return false. Connection manager, try disconnect by ID. Let's also print something here. Client disconnected for spamming authentication message. Red. Hold on. It's also return. I don't like to leave returns here like this. I would rather have like else here and wrap this inside an else, but then again it's just too much lines here. Like having them all inside an else clauses. Else condition is very not good looking. Oh, what? The server's not launched. Okay, let's try again. And I got disconnected immediately. Client 1 disconnected for spamming authentication message. Alright, let's also add some things here. Public game object, panel hide, panel auth, public game object, game panel. Host panel. So you'll have two panels, one panel for the authentication and one panel for playing the game. Authentication panel, game panel. And in the game panel, we will just have one button that says start or join battle, for example. That's authentication and that's game. Battle. So if I logged in successfully, we go to the authentication panel, set active false, game panel, set active true. Usually you would want some kind of loading screen first until your information is loaded, or maybe fake loading screen, just, you know, make it seem like you're actually loading meaningful information, but usually it's just information loaded in less than 1 second. But you just want the players to be looking at the loading screen and the progress bar. It feels good. Yeah, this works. Forgot to start the server again. Let me hide this one. And let's start ASDF. I said, oh, I'm not calling from the main thread. That's a problem. And to fix this problem, we need a manager here called main thread scheduler. Public mono behavior cd game managers. Oh, what happened? Public queue action queue void start action queue is a new queue. Public static void schedule. And we come here and update. Basically we just action queue, try DQ, action, invoke. We just loop through until we invoke all. We also need the static instance void awake if instance isn't equal to null. Destroy this game object. Instance equals this. Make this private. Then we go here in the network manager. Someone else. And we come here and say main thread scheduler schedule, and just schedule this action. That's all we need to execute packets on the main thread. And if we try again, we hide this one first. Let's try again now. Oh, what? Yeah, that's weird. Authentication acknowledgement. Yeah, I think it's hold on a minute. I know why. I forgot to initialize the main thread. Yep, now it works, and now we only see the game panel and the play button. Next is we have these two characters here. What we want to do is we want them to be in the resources folder that we can load on demand, and then whenever a player joins a game, we will just grab these characters and this stage here and instantiate them. Maybe use pooling or something, but instantiating them from resources would be a lot more better. Just because we don't want the game to use too much GPU while in this screen or while just seeing UI. If there is no need to use GPU, then there is no need to use it. If we can avoid using GPU at all times, we can just we have to not use it. Yeah, that's all for now. I will just I will continue later today, maybe in 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah, this was fun. Now we're connected and can start a match. As for the server, let's do one more thing just before we go. Let's go to the connection manager. Let's also do this public static COD client, get client, game client, integer connection ID, game clients connection ID. Oh, try get value connection. Oh, yeah, this is very nice. It writes my code for me. And let's just initialize some dummy game object for each client that connects. Okay. Game object equals new base object, I guess. Is it called player? What did I call it here? New base object. Yeah, let's use base object. We also don't need the classes for now. And give it the name that we received, request player name, and the entity ID would be connection manager grab ID. And if we go here, grab ID would be ID pool plus plus. Make it an expression. And let's also add it here at the top, because grab ID. Let's use grab ID everywhere. What's this? Ambiguous between the following methods or properties. Utility. Oh, it's everywhere. I see. Yeah, let's comment this out. It's not really needed. And now that we created the object, can use get client connection ID set game object, and that's all we need to start a turn-based battle. As for the real-time battles, we can do the same. Basically, once it's ready, it will be the same process. Right, that's all.